All right, collective. Hold on. Okay, now we're good. I had to put the noise canceling thing on, my bad. Anywho, we're getting into another tarot and oracle reading, okay? With that being said, welcome to Veil of Tides Tarot. If y'all are new and are returning, hello. This is where we get into little messages for the collective, pretty much. Either it resonates for you or it doesn't, and if it is not your read, don't put the shoe on. Okay? If it's not yours, don't make it fit. And if anything is resonating in this read and you do want to change certain things, there's different ways you can change shit. I mean, we have free will down here, collective, okay? So it is up to you and if you want a better outcome for shit. So keep that in mind. If it does resonate, go to the Most High, all of those in your spiritual corner. And with that, let's get into a prayer, okay? We are doing... I did Gemini. I did okay on Gemini's reading. I feel like it could have been better. I don't know. We're going to do Libra now. Okay, I'm doing all the air signs. That's really what I'm focused on right now for June. So, and we'll see what else comes up possibly in shorts. But yeah, with that, let's get into a little prayer. Let me get some water first. Oy, hopefully y'all are doing well too. Yes, staying safe. As one of my friends like to stay hydrated. That's good too, shit, in hot ass times like this, you know? Oh, that was some good ass fucking water. Okay. Anywho, let's get into a prayer. Let's start this shit. Okay. Spirit angels, gods, ancestors, and or any beings of the highest but aside, I ask that you come through to help me deliver and or channel any of these messages from you through me. I also ask that you send back any negativity, any spell work, any BS, or any malice intent towards me, towards the subscribers, viewers, and or the collective, unless we're meant to go through any of these trials and tribulations. Then with that spirit, I ask that we go through it, learn from it, alchemize it, and make it to the other side. Lastly, if anyone may be struggling to find you, reconnect with you, and or be connected to you, whether it be for the first time or for a second time, ask that you put them where they need to be, put the right people in their lives, and remind them that your love is not conditional, and that you don't, you know what I mean? They don't have to be a certain way, pretty much. As always, though, Spirit, thank you for being there. Thank you for hearing me on my good and bad days. And with that, let's get into it. Sorry, I was trying to rush through that prayer so we can just get into it. Because if not, I was going to forget this. So I just want to shuffle. So love could be coming y'all's way really quick. Someone wants to communicate with you, Libra. 8 of Wands to the lovers. Someone really wants to communicate or coming in to travel to give you that love. Honestly, if it's good, it's good. Okay. You can get the Gemini too. The Gemini card is the lovers. So... that's the Gemini card. Anywho, what's for Libra? You having a freaking brain fart. For Libra, what is their overall energy for June, please? Two of Swords. So you could be closed off, or you're having to make a tough decision. You could be blind to something too, possibly. What decisions are being made here? If they go to the right, what decision is being made? Okay, if they go to the left, I guess. 7 of Wands. So you defending yourself, standing up for others. This could also be you having your eye on the prize for what the fuck you want. There's a lot of people that have a lot of opinions, but guess what? You have your eye on the prize, and you should go towards what the fuck you want. Yeah. Listen to what people have to say, of course, too, but if it's bullshit, don't fucking... You know what I mean? Obviously, assess what needs to be listened to and what doesn't. Okay, but yeah, you could be going towards some shit, or again, defending someone, someone's defending you. What's this other option that's coming up? Don't start that shit. It's just for direction. This shit always falls. I need to hang it right here. I don't know. I'll hang it up there somewhere. Anywho, the other one is the 5 of Swords, winning at all costs, or bullying, or being a nuisance, possibly. Interesting. Okay, so yeah, let's cover all this real quick first. Where's the right here? We're gonna get into some Lenormand as well, okay? Because that's really what I wanted to use for these readings. I'm starting to incorporate Lenormand a lot more. I don't know. I enjoy it a lot more. Tarot's still nice, okay, but this is it's lovely. Anywho, let's see. Let me use this first. this damn towel off my damn head. Ugh. I have that song in my head. Oh, hell no. Yeah, so y'all could be at a stalemate, or maybe you gotta, again, it's like you making a tough decision. A stalemate is like you're stuck. You either have to win at all costs and be a bully to someone, or stand up to a bully. It could be that, or again, you could be using bully tactics back to someone that's an asshole. That's different, right? That's always when I'm like, yes, please be a bully to bullies. That's different. Okay, but if that's not the case and you're being a dick to other people, you may want to assess that, Libra. Okay? Only do it when you need to, right? That would be where I would say to use this or use this. But it is up to you. Again, you know, whether you want to listen or not, or, you know, free will. So, yeah, Five of Swords. Conflict. There's conflict. So if you go this way, there's going to be conflict. Seven of Wands. You go this way over here. This is you standing strong. I feel like there may be conflict either way with whatever the fuck you do, because this is kind of like, it could show conflict as well. With the Seven of Swords here, or the Seven of Wands, it's you fighting the motherfuckers back. They have a lot to say, but oh well. But like over here, it's, you know, you could be getting bullied, other people could be getting bullied. Don't let dumbasses pull you down. Okay, and again, if you need to stand your ground, please do it, but only do it when it's necessary. Let me... That was a little more. So yeah, you could be at a stalemate with making a decision. Do you want to fight, or do you want to... Do you want to play ugly and fight with them, use logic, or use fucked up tactics to win? You could do that. You will look like an asshole after. That's just what it is. Okay, and again, sometimes that's okay. Sometimes it's not needed, again, but you should stand your ground. If it's something that you're serious about, yeah. Okay, so let's go to the Two of Swords real quick. We'll talk about that, because that's your overall energy first, and then we'll see what the fuck. What the hell is going on? I passed it. Of course! So it is time to think and a stalemate. So y'all are really thinking. Again, you could be closed off, crossed, different stuff like that. The Two of Swords shows thinking time before a decision. So a situation has reached a stalemate, so you can view this period as a truce or a rest before further negotiations. This is mental as well, so swords are all mental, so you could be up in your head about making a decision. You are going to make a decision. Again, this is in the upright, so it's not you not making a decision. I mean, you could be closed off still, but you're making a decision. You're deciding on, do I do this, do I do that kind of thing, right? Anywho, the tendency is to protect yourself, have a little peace, and not take action. Unfortunately, this upcoming battle may not go away, so even if you try and protect your peace, it could still be here. Some things you do have to face. Yeah, resolve it now and it's done. Otherwise, the situation festers and may return. This could be you crossing intellect with someone, or again, differing opinions, different beliefs. It could be different things like that. Different opinions, different viewpoints. Yeah, okay, so let me read this. As there are two swords on the cards, this can show as there are two swords on the card, this too can reveal a person you cross swords with. It's likely your difficult person. It's likely that your difficult person is sharp-tongued, but don't be afraid of a lashing. Stand your ground and say what you think. So if you need to say what the fuck you think, Libra, please do it. It's better to let emotions out than to keep them festered, honestly. And you know what I mean? In a world full of people where they suppress shit and wear masks and shit, it's better to just stand your ground and be you. Again, as long as you're not hurting others, yeah. Y'all could be having employment issues. Some of you, this is like, should I stay or should I go in a relationship? It could talk about that as well. This could also be because you're closed off. People are noticing that, or again, you're having to make a decision. Yeah, you're gonna have to figure this one out, Libra. I'll go to the Seven of Wands real quick. I'm going the wrong fucking way. Also, the Wands are this way. Shit. So yeah, courage, effort, and challenges. So the Seven of Wands reveals obstacles in your path, but you will keep going and overcoming them. And again, that's if you choose to go this way. Do you want to overcome this shit or not? That's, you know, either way, again, you're gonna have to make a choice. You're gonna have to face something. Charged. Yeah, so success is in reach if you guys go this way. Again, this card is particularly relevant to work and career matters as well, so maybe you're making a decision about work to stand your ground. This could even be like y'all are getting bullied by a boss or someone's trying to be a bully to you. This is really you needing to stand your ground. Are you gonna continue to get treated like shit, or are you gonna be like, nah, bitch, this is what's up? Whoever it is, it doesn't matter. You need to stand your ground. If you're being mistreated or someone's being mistreated, stand up. Okay, that's really what the fuck I'm getting from this. Regardless of how difficult this is, yeah, you need to talk and stay until you get a satisfied outcome. That's what it is. Again, both is like you winning, but one, you look like a jackass. One, you kind of don't. Again, both are different at the same time. Because one is mental, one is like taking action, not taking the bullshit, other stuff like that, right? You could play mental games with someone else, you could not. I would suggest you guys not to do that unless it's really necessary, right? Again, sometimes, yes, sometimes people are petty, myself included at times. But it's not always great to go tick for tack for shit, you guys. It's really not. Again, it'll make you feel grand, but you'll look like a jackass in the end, you do. Now, does that mean you always turn your cheek either? No. So please hear what I'm saying. Only do it if it's necessary. Okay? Yeah, but if you go this way, you're going to have to stand tall. Okay, you're going to have to be clear, and you will win. Again, it's in the upright. You will win. Are there a lot of people against you? Yes. Okay, it's literally you having that wand and then all these other people pretty much being like, no, it's this way, it's that way. No, bitch. How about you just stay in your own fucking lane? How about that? And I could go my way too. Libra, do what the fuck you want, but stand your ground. Okay, whoever you are, don't matter if you're a girl, a guy, you have a vagina, you have balls, okay? They're use your fucking thing. Use whatever the fuck you got. Be a powerful motherfucker, okay? Libra, yeah, you could be deciding on if you're defending others, or again, some people are defending you. It could be that, right? Or again, you could be closed off. People are defending you, and then, you know, or people. I'm having a fucking brain aneurysm or some shit. You could be closed off, right? And then people could be defending themselves against shit, or they're fighting you. It could be that, and then you're fighting back. It's like, this could be like you giving your own energy back. Let's say if you put this energy out towards people and it wasn't necessarily needed, then you could be getting that energy back. That's for some of you. Okay, for others of you, again, you're making a tough decision. You're deciding on whether you're going to stand the fuck up or whether you're going to allow someone to be a piece of shit. I would take the high road. That's up to y'all, though. Okay? People do need to be advocated for, whether it be you or whether it be other people. We need to start standing up on the truth for what the fuck it is. When shit's an issue, we need to be vocal and stand up for it. I don't care how scary it is. It sucks. Yeah, it's fucking uncomfortable. But the world needs better. People need better. Regardless of what sign I'm on, too, we all need better. So, let's start doing that shit. Again, up to you, but I'm just saying. Okay. Yeah, again, this really talks about you standing up for others. Maybe you have to stand up for others. This could be others standing up for you. Flip and flop it. You may be becoming a spokesperson for a group, such as a committee or jury, even. It's not something easy, either. Like, y'all don't want to do this, but you're going to have to. That's really what this is. You have to do this. It's either this way or that way, so you're gonna have to choose. So that's what it's talking about. This could be making a decision about love, whether you're gonna stay with someone that's a piece of shit, or whether you're gonna stand up and be like, no, bitch, enough is enough. It could be mental abuse, mental abuse. It could be physical abuse. If that's the case, please, I don't care who the fuck it is. I don't care how much history you guys have. You need to leave. That's just stupid. I don't care who it is. If that's the case, no. Okay, anywho, yeah, there could be relationship hurdles. You may need to fight for love. You may be fighting with the love. Again, they could be an asshole. You could be standing your ground. It could be that. If this is anything relationship-wise, you guys remember to find a partner that's loyal to you and not a piece of shit and not going to be a bully. Because that's not love at the end of the day. Unless you guys like that. Again, maybe you like the certain dynamics. It could be different too, but that's the case. It could be you deciding on whether or not you're going to cut people off or not. It could be that too. And if that's the case, Libra, do it. Cut off the people that are not going to be there for you. When people show you who the fuck they are, I'm not joking. Y'all need to believe that shit, because that's who they are most of the time. If they're not going to change, if they're going to be ugly when things are bad, all this other shit, that's who they are at the core. So, yeah. Anywho, you're going to stand up or you're not. Okay, that's really what this is. Let's go to the Five of Swords. Well, there's just conflict. Either y'all are facing it or you're not. Or it's just gonna fester. That's the truth. So upheaval, conflict, and loss. That's what the Five of Swords talks about. So the traditional meaning of the Five of Swords is a battle and loss. It often shows family disputes as well as conflicts with managers and also being the victim of the system, specifically educational boards or the government. This could be educational bodies. In a relationship, this could predict tension or conflict. This could be ongoing stress. If y'all are with someone, they could stress you the fuck out. There needs to be a change. So yeah, this could be ongoing stress, continual challenges to your position, and then often it leads to defeat if you don't do anything. So yeah, whatever this is, it's a lot. Is everything lost at this point? Maybe not, but yeah, you do. There definitely is conflict here. Let me read this. Where did it go? Okay, yeah, you may not win the battle, but you can recover and walk away with your self-respect, provided you make a gracious exit at the right time. That's if you choose this. There's a danger here that if you continue to fight, even when the battle is over, regardless of the provocations, like it's literally, it'll lead to bad shit, pretty much. Yeah, what's done is done. This could be something coming to a finality as well. Fives are uncomfortable. This could be with family. This could be with the workplace. Again, this could be a relationship. Either you take the L and sit back and then you lose, or you stand up. Again, you guys got to decide on what you do here. Okay, that's really what the fuck it is. Let's see. What else is coming up for Libra? In a June. In a June. Y'all could be having a bye-bye. A bye-bye. What's going on for Libra in June, please? Can I get some more information? Spirit. That's so many freaking cards. Let's see. Okay, well. Okay, yeah. Well. I've never gotten the birds one yet. See, this is why I want to use these more, because they're just so beautiful, and then, I don't know, I just want to use them more. Line these up more. Okay, so the first one's the Tower. So if you do stand up for yourself, things could change drastically, and it's going to feel chaotic at first. The tower, again, it reminds me of like the tower in tarot, but it could be different a little bit too. So let's grab the tarot book. I'm going to take a break after this and then just do... I don't know, I could do the last video today too. Indecisive. Anywho, let's see. Really, I should be doing videos tomorrow, because today's the day off, but dumbass. Anywho, let's continue. Okay, so the tower symbolizes a pillar of support, structure, reliable protection, impregnability, and autonomy. A tower can serve both as a place of governmental importance, where official matters are decided, and as a place of confinement, as towers have often been used as prisons. This card is associated with governmental institutions, schools, universities, office administrations, hospitals, barracks, customs, secure, regulated facilities. The tower card speaks of a high position, status, power, hierarchy, or foresight. The card advises resolving all issues through official channels, acting in accordance with rules and laws. Oh, don't you love it? Anywho, the cold gray walls of the tower symbolizes alienation and alienation and indifference to the interests of the individual citizen, who is nothing but a cog in such a large mechanism. Therefore, do not expect a warm welcome or a personal show of sympathy. However, for matters where reliability and stability are crucial, this card is very favorable. It can suggest that your bank deposit is in safe hands, investments are made in a fundamental project, and you can feel secure about your job, and your career is on the rise. The tower is a neutral card. It forecasts the resolution of work-related, bureaucratic, insurance, and or legal issues. However, it can also signify limitations, sanctions, seclusion, alienation, distancing, indifferences, isolation due to illness, obstacles, and barriers from official authorities, especially when found near cards. Okay, so those cards are not here, so we're good. If you stand up, again, because it's right under this, under the Seven of Wands, if you stand up for people, it's going to be a good structure. This could be even some of you standing up to a government, standing up to people in power. It could be that too, right? I feel like if you stand up to shit, it's gonna set you free, but at first it's not gonna feel like that. Yeah, if this is related to work, it's gonna be good. If not, then it's interesting. Some of you could be scared if you stand up, you're going to be alienated. I mean, some of you could be alienated if you stand up against large groups of people, especially if they're bird brain dumb fuck people. They don't think, they're going to just attack and be stupid. You know, but the right people do show up, Libra, if that's what you're worried about. There's a lot of idiots in the world, I promise you that. I'm sure you know, but, you know, not everyone's a fucking dumbass. Although there's a lot, you know, there really is, but make sure you do things through the legal route. Again, if there's anything related to work or anything, or again with a relationship or a partner, go the legal route. So let's go to birds again. There's like a pillar of support. I just keep rereading it. I'm like, Yeah, you could feel indifferent if you stand up for yourself or others. It could make you feel indifferent. Again, this is an obstacle, but it's not the worst. So let's go to 12. That is birds. The birds card is associated with daily concerns about bread and butter job searching. Okay, so this is about job. This is literally about work. Are you gonna stand up to a fucked up piece of shit, or are you gonna stay where you're at? And then if you do stay where you're at, it could cause more stress. You guys, again, I would tell you to just fucking leave. If it's somewhere where you're not gonna be supported and people are not already gonna treat you good, then why are you there? Obviously, the company or where you're at is shit. Stand your ground. Libra, I really would stand your ground. Again, it's up to you guys. Either you take this route or you take that route. Okay, but regardless, it's up to you. If this was me in this situation, I'd stand my ground. And if worse comes to worse, you will find a better job. Shit. You know what I mean? If a job's already not going to treat you good, or again, the environment's not going to be good, or they're going to make excuses for shit behavior or shit people, then why are you there, really? Anywho, let's continue. The birds can be associated with daily concerns about bread and butter, job searching, everyday troubles, and a lot of communication and movement, sometimes without noticeable results. In everyday matters, this card promises short trips, visits, meetings, dates, presentations, interviews, public speaking, participation in a meeting, or a web conference, shopping and or even bill payments, housework, childcare, and cooking. This card foretells a lot of the hustle and bustle, phone calls, internet communications, dealing with everyday trifles, which tire heavily and cause worry, yeah. Preparation for a trip, paperwork, moving, excitement and thoughts, feelings, actions, hence the fuse, confusion, nervousness, irritability, the feeling that you have done a lot but haven't achieved tangible results. Birds is a neutral card as well, and is largely dependent on other cards next to positive cards. I mean, so far we have 2 neutral cards. That's what these are. 2 neutral cards. So yeah, y'all are concerned about something with work, or something about, like, if you stand your ground, am I going to be able to be here or not? Or if I do what's right, am I going to be here or not? You got to pick and choose what you want to do, collective. Pick and choose your battle. If it's something that's worth standing up for, I absolutely would stand up for it. If it's you standing up for others, please do it. Shit. But you gotta start somewhere, and yes, there could be a possibility that maybe you might have to find something else. I feel like some of you are already considering that, though, Libra. Like, you're considering whether you should stay where the fuck you're at or whether you want to go. So is it really gonna be a loss if you do lose, or this, if you do stand up and something goes sideways or not? I'm not saying something goes sideways, I'm just saying, you know? Okay, let's go to Anchor. Hold on, because I was looking at that one. So, 35 Anchor. The Anchor is a symbol of stability and safe haven. So y'all are used to this. Whatever you're, again, this is all talking about work. Let me read this, okay, because I was like skimming it a bit. Okay, so the anchor is a symbol of stability and a safe haven. Therefore, this card is associated with reliability and favorable situations and predictability. Anchor is a signifier of work, steady professional occupation that allows us to lead a familiar lifestyle and ensures safety. This card talks about consolidating one's position, trust, loyalty, deep ties, perseverance, and persistence. So Anchor is a positive card. But things have to change in order for this positive bullshit to change for you. Like, in order for it to come in. So Anchor's a positive card, but the situation implies a dynamic development of events, rapid changes, and or trips. This card acts as negative as it tells of stops and delays. It will indicate the inability to quickly break away as something firmly holds the person or situation in place. This card slows down, of course, with events in combination with Mountain Cross. This could show... This could show gossip at a workplace. So your job is talking about whether... Because it's about a job. It's about your job, Libra. Again, for Tower, this is like structures, governmental buildings, large organizations, long-term structures, right? It's supposed to be long-term. And then birds, it's communication, gossip, chit-chat. You can see it looks like these birds are talking to each other. You could picture like birds in the morning, like, you know, it's like that. So there's a lot going on. Yeah, this is you making a decision about work. Maybe you need to network more, communicate more, again, stand your ground. This could also be talking about, again, for some of you, you feel stuck where you're at. So again, you know, you want to change. You're going a different way. There's two different ways you could go about this. Y'all could be stressed about this. That's what this could talk about. You're stressed about work. Again, we have the Five of Swords here too. Again, that's like winning at all costs, being a bully. So just be aware of dumbasses at work like that. Stay away from them. Or again, if that's you, again, it's only different when it's needed. But don't be a dumbass at work either. Because what the fuck? So yeah, y'all are making a decision about work. Do you want to stay in this organization or do you want to go? Or again, you could be wanting to leave because of the gossip at work or some shit like that. Or it's just fast paced. Maybe this isn't for you. Again, you're standing, you know, it's not you standing up for yourself. You could be advocating for yourself too. That talks about this. But on the Tempest Tarot right here, it could also be like you have your eyes set on something else. It could be another organization or a workplace, whatever the fuck it may be. However you feel, you need to go towards it. Shit. Tell me a little bit more about this Five of Swords. I'm making a decision. And then Five of Swords, what the fuck? Oh. 2s and 5s are significant. That's crazy. Let's look at that. So 5, growth. Obviously, you're going towards growth. Okay, so the only thing that stays the same is change. As the world around you shifts and moves, it's time to get flexible. Change is inevitable, and your peace comes not from the stability of things outside you, but also from on which is created from your foundations within. Your angels remind you to make inner peace a priority so that when change comes, you know that you're tethered to something it cannot touch. Meditate today with a visualization of your inner peace, Meditate today with the visualization of your inner peace, tying you firmly to the universe. And then, what did I say? Okay, so we did 5s and... Was it 2? I think it's 2. Trust. You build your life with gratitude. It's not just the big things you can hope for, it's also the little things which keep everything together. You are never alone, and your angels are reminding you that so many small things together create a miraculous and cumulative outcome. So, create a list of what you're grateful for today. Oh, that's what those numbers can be. Yeah, it's just like you making a decision about work, though. Again, either you're gonna stay or you're gonna go. If you do decide to go, again, key right here, you have other opportunities here. So regardless of what you do, again, there's chit chat in the office. Yeah, it's talking about chit chat. So again, maybe this is you standing up for bullshit. There could be work drama bullshit like that going on. Stand up for what's right. If it's some dumb shit going on at work, why the fuck are they talking about it? Again, keep your personal and work life, separate sometimes. Unless you want to do that, then that's different, right? Yeah, if you don't want to be here, you don't want to be here, collective. That's what it is. Okay, if you want to anchor somewhere the fuck else, do it. If you want to stay where the fuck you're at because you're familiar with it, do it. But it's up to you. This is really what it is. Again, it could be a relationship. It could be... This is relationship. The foundation is strong, but there's still chatter that needs to be addressed. What else is Libra dealing with behind the scenes? Let me see. What else is Libra dealing with? Scrolling instead of healing, numbness, mindless distractions. So you need to make a decision. This landed on the Two of Swords to an extent and talking. So yeah, you need to talk about something or make a decision about something, or again, cut people off or certain things off. Better things will come, but it's up to you. Oh my gosh. Again, this could be coming up in June as well already, you guys. Like, overall energy. I'm sorry, I was yawning. Overall energy, Two of Swords. Okay, so you're having to make a decision. Do you want to go this way? You want to go that way? Do you want to stand up for someone and be the voice? Or, put your eyes on the prize somewhere else? Even though people have a lot to say, it doesn't matter. You see what the fuck you want, you're going towards it. Or do you want to win at all costs, be a dumbass? Or let someone else win at all costs and be a dumbass over you? That could be coming up. Again, this could be relationship stuff, work issues. There's talk at work. And again, maybe you have to stand up for someone. This could be you standing up for yourself. Yeah, this is really what's coming up. Libra, this is what is coming up. What else is going on in the background that they need to be aware of? I'm going to use this. I use half of the deck. Emotional pain. You could be in emotional pain. When you need to empower yourself, bitch. What was that mostly? Well, no, there's... Okay. It's like that looked like it was mostly blue. What else does Libra need to know? What else is going on? Okay, that's more than enough. That's more than enough, yeah. Okay, so something about an earth angel. Someone could have green eyes. Yeah, something about an earth angel. Hello in reverse. Something about someone not saying hello, or someone is scared to talk to an earth angel. This could be you, this could be someone else. We have karmic femme, rich guy. Oh gosh, here we go. Unbothered. We have thoughts. Okay, tell me why I'm gonna ask why that karmic femme is here. Okay, we have animosity as well, and then we have courthouse in reverse. Someone could be upset at the courthouse and they're trying to reverse shit, or they're trying. Yeah, someone's upset at the court, or they could be upset with the legal system or something like that. Again, this ties back to if you need to stand up for shit, but go the legal route. It's really dumb we have to go the legal route with stuff too, because again, look at how corrupt the system is. It's really annoying, but you know what I mean? You could, yeah. What about this karmic femme? Why the hell is this bitch here? What about this? Sound like screeching tires. Why is this karmic femme here? Why is this karmic femme here? Eight of Pentacles, she's working or doing something with work, or this could be someone you're dealing with that's karmic. This could involve work. So again, if this could be someone you're working with, someone you know, someone that you've invested a lot of time with. Again, if this is a relationship, you're deciding on whether you want to stay or whether you want to go. Are you going to stand up to someone, or are you going to let them continue to treat you like shit? Maybe you're staying out of familiarity because you're so used to it, but again, it's not really good, right? So yeah, you could be in your thoughts about some shit. You're trying to be unbothered. You could be trying to get your money up as well. Is this Libra? Is this Libra? Let me know. I'm getting that could be you. Is this Libra? It's the rich guy Libra. Or they have the prospects of becoming that. Maybe. Seven of Pentacles reversed. Oh, there we go. So y'all could be procrastinating. If you guys are wanting to get to your riches, y'all are procrastinating on it. Or again, it's where you're at is not working. So something needs to change with that. You could be procrastinating with this growth though. Or again, where whoever you're with or around, that's not going to lead you to good growth. Where did that bitch go? Karmic femme, yeah. If you stay with someone that's karmic or they do some dumb shit, again, you put in a lot of work, but reversed, yeah. Yeah, this talks about you considering a different job. That's exactly what the fuck this is. You need to fit... Okay, so let me go back to that. Hold up. So reversed meaning, when reversed, the Seven of Pentacles means procrastination. Time is running out. So commit fully to the work you're doing or the lifestyle you have regardless of the ups and downs, or you put your energies elsewhere. This may mean considering a different job or career path. You may have become disheartened with slow or no progress in your work or improvement in your finances, but while you're in the doldrums, opportunities can slip away. So yeah, you need to take action now. You need to make a decision. Again, overall energy is a decision. You could be in your head about it, and it's a lot. Or you could be closed off. You don't want to do this, but you got to do it. In order to get to the rich guy, in order to be the rich guy or the rich girl, whatever the fuck, right? In order to get away from shit-ass people, you're going to have to do a lot of shit to get away from this shit and to start over. It may feel like a tower, too. Again, that's why that could be coming out. It may feel like a tower for you, Libra. And this doesn't have to be like a girl you with, the guy you with. This could be your mom, your sister, your cousin, whatever the fuck. You could have family that's karmic, too. Cut those bitches the fuck off. That's literally what I have done. And well, I'm more alone now, which is, it's not okay. I'm used to it, but I don't know. But sometimes it is needed. You know what I mean? Only have people that are actually going to show genuine support and care for you, collective. That's really what the fuck you need. Regardless if it's work, family, whatever the fuck. You need to have the right people around you. Not yes men either. Definitely have people that will be blunt with you, all this other shit too. Okay, but you need to decide. That's really what this is. Okay? You could be stressed out. Again, maybe you and this karmic femme made a financial agreement, or again, if you're with this person, y'all put a lot of fucking money to make something work, and it's just not. Now, again, it's up to you on whether you want to stay or you want to go. What is this Earth Angel doing here? Hold up. What's this Earth Angel doing here? What's this Earth Angel doing here, please? That was very fucking quick. Three of Cups. This person's celebrating, or they're going towards growth. Three of Cups, that's celebration, reconciliation, reunion. Getting a drink out with some friends. It could be that too. This Earth Angel right now is celebrating. This could be like from victories, from success. Emotionally, they're with the right people, or they have people around them that are emotionally helping them fill their cup as well. I don't know why this Earth Angel's here, but yeah. Again, something about someone being in their thoughts and unbothered. I don't know, you guys. This is the message, though, really. Yeah, and then I just split it to the Empress. This could be someone that's standing on their throne. I don't know. Anywho, yeah, this is it, Libra. This is what the fuck's coming up for you. Okay, either that or it's already happening. Again, June is right the fuck there, so you gotta make a decision. Do you want to stay? Do you want to go? Do you want to stand up for yourself or others, or do you want to be bullied, if you will, or you know, again, if you have to be the bully as well, do it. Again, this could be about job. You deciding on whether to leave a job, you know, take the ABUSE or stand up for yourself and others. It could feel like a tower in your life. There could be chitter chatter at work as well. I'm just recapping. There could be chitter chatter at work. I mean, it could be good. It could be bad. It said neutral. Yeah, some of you need to just find a new... some of you just need to find a new job, find new people to be around. That's what the fuck this is. You want to get to your riches, you need to stop procrastinating, and you actually need to make progress towards growth instead of staying in familiarity. Again, if y'all are looking for work, y'all could be having interviews, phone calls, you know what I mean? You're definitely putting in the shit. You could be anxious about it. This could be, again, you guys could be trying to find work within the government institution, different stuff like that. Like, you know what I mean? Whatever the case may be, y'all need to figure it out, though. But yeah. Anywho, I'm going to end it here, okay? Because if not, I'm going to just keep talking. Let me know if this resonated. And yeah, we'll go from that, okay? If you want to book all that shit, will be listed. I will find a better form factor to put this shit together, okay? Because sometimes it's all over the place. It is. We'll figure it out, okay? Again, animosity. Someone's holding animosity to you. Again, something about the courthouse, or again, a courthouse or the government could be upset with you. Who cares? Who cares? If you're being honest about shit, who cares? Let them be mad. Sometimes the government's not great either. A lot of the times they're not. But yeah, anywho, that's for another day. Anywho, but yeah. This is the read. I'm gonna leave it here, y'all. Let me know if it resonates, okay? Toodaloo.